Hello and welcome back to the studio. With that match, semicolon drop table users knock out Raging Homo Sapiens. The second match the Raging Homo Sapiens played today dominated their first team to bring a Stratios ever in an EVE tournament. Did a great job, but unfortunately now they're out. They're not sure Nully.
I need it.
All right.
Yeah, I need to sneeze. Okay.
Such a problem.
Sorry. I should have got that done during the break.
Yes, probably.
I can't tell when I'm going to sneeze.
We can probably get the stats up on screen, so we can go over this match a little bit. Semicolon drop table users, bringing like a direct counter to what they thought Raging Homo Sapiens were going to bring with the triple Hyperion setup.
And it was in fact a direct counter to exactly what was brought.
Yep, very smart. And there, this could be because of Raging Homo Sapiens just being predictable. It could also be because they had some specific intel. They might have just known for one reason or another. There's plenty of options that they wanted to. They were really dedicated to bringing this kind of setup, thinking it could beat almost anything. And as is usually the case, even with things like Dominic's or something else that dominates the tournament generally, there are ways to counter it directly. If you know for a fact that they're bringing something specific, you can deal with it. And this is a really good example of that. This is just a perfect response to this Raging Homo Sapiens.
By the way, you can
setup.
actually see here, between damage dealt and damage taken on the two teams, semicolon drop table users did almost 13k damage to itself.
Yeah.
So this is the first time we see smart bombs in this tournament.
No, well, the first time we've seen them prominently used in really effective match. We've seen a couple smart bombs before, but it isn't as big now as it used to be because sentry drones are so popular now.
Yeah.
And large drone bay holds are really popular on the Dominics and the Ishtar and the Stratios now. It used to be such that if you wiped a whole cloud of Warrior 2s, that was it for the tournament. So you'd have smart bomb in your logistics or all sorts of stuff, all sorts of places you could fit them.
Yep, they can be good for clearing off things like ECM drones off logistics too if it's coming from support that doesn't have big drone bays. But I think a big reason why we haven't seen a ton of it is the only battleships we're seeing a lot of is Dominic's, and they just don't move and don't care.
That is true.
There might be some on some of the Marauders we've seen. They have some extra utility highs, so it'd be easy for them to bring them, but they also don't move with the team too much, so it's not all that useful. But
So I'm actually going to turn to Twitter for a little bit here and read out a couple of tweets from the NEO2 hashtag. All the way back from the Rep Cartel Gerodian match, Eve Bet tweets, "Wow, that match is why we love Eve." That was indeed a tremendously exciting and great match. And if you didn't see it live, then it's going to be up on YouTube fairly soon after the weekend is over. Or you can check out the Twitch TV VOD that's going to be uploaded there.
I just want to say they've been doing an amazing job. Most of the matches have been up within 12 hours or something. So if you missed anything today, you can probably catch it by tomorrow at the latest.
That is CCP Phantom and CCP Loxy doing an amazing job.
Yep.
So give them a shout out and show them your appreciation. These are the guys that get you those VODs up so amazingly fast.
They actually take the film out of the cameras. They have to cut it all up. It's a lot of work.
Edit out all the parts where you do weird stuff.
Yep. Well, they're actually live editing this as we do it.
I wish.
All these matches actually occurred yesterday.
Here we have again about that match. Bam Stroker tweeting, "Oh wow, Rep Cartel snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. What a crazy match. Quackbot is going to lay an egg." So now I am not completely sure what Quackbot is. Maybe you can enlighten us.
Quackbot is a robot that posts on the Fail Heap Challenge forums, and it posts both popular news posted by CCP and then just random witty comments and insults directed towards members of the Fail Heap Challenge community.
So it's a quite fun robot.
No, it's a robot on a mission.
Okay.
It's got quacking that needs to be done.
All right.
That was a good match. I'm excited to go watch that match again.
Yes. So
I'm gonna watch that match 3 times.
Great.
Brian
Let's
Bossy,
talk about it afterwards.
I'm gonna see how long it took us, after they smart bombed literally every drone.
No,
on the
not
field
that match. The
before we
Rep
joined.
Cartel match.
This most recent match, I want to see how long it took before they smart bombed literally all the drones off the field, and us noticing that they smart bombed literally all the drones off the field.
Good 6 minutes or so.
Yeah,
even with Fosse
it was
dancing.
a bit. Like, why is Fosse exploding? Crazy.
He just gets so excited about the tournament that I don't think it's weird if he jumps up and down.
Have you ever gotten excited about anything?
Nope.
Yep. Okay.
Well, sometimes about. Never mind.
BMX bikes.
Yeah. I was gonna
and how your great grandfather was a conductor on a train.
That's not exciting.
That was pretty exciting.
It was pretty exciting. It was a good story. Yeah. But I have another tweet here. Brian Bosse at CCP_Veritas, our tournament god, as we sometimes call him, He says, so far in the hashtag NEO2, CCP Veritas has been credited with 14 kills. And this was before the match between, I believe it was, what was the match where 2 ships boundary violated? So this is actually up to 16. So CCP Veritas has 16 kill mills from this tournament from boundary violations.
He's winning the score.
Yeah, he's definitely winning the score. In what, 50 matches, he has killed 16 ships. So
he probably has more final blows than anyone else in the tournament so far.
Probably. So last tweet I'm going to read out here is Impor says, freaking love your setup, semicolon, go Hyperions. So somebody's really excited to see Hyperions. I know I was excited.
Well, so Hyperions are really popular for certain uses on Tranquility.
Yeah.
They used to be like gate camp busters. So you'd basically roll in with like 3 or 4 triple rep, like drugged up, injected Hyperions and just roll in, crack an entire gate camp of like 40 people because none of them can break a Hyperion, and then you just orbit the gate, and if the counter to it ended up being you just go like 50 kilometers off the gate, and then they can never come to you.
So we actually have the bands and the match ready for the next match. We didn't really get to talk about it a lot. Providence have been performing solidly, and Incursion Shining Network surprised us. So I'll go over the bands briefly. Providence Wizards banned the Astarte and the Dominics, and ISN banned the Armageddon and the Ishtar. Pretty standard bands here, apart from the Astarte.
Astarte is a weird one for sure.
First band we see on that one. But 2 solid teams that have...
That no one expected to be here.
Yeah,
no.
we didn't expect them to be here. So predictions, CCP Rise.
Wow, weird setups. I feel like I have to go with Providence. I didn't vote for them last time, and they've been doing really well, so I'm going to stick with them. They're Wizards.
I'm going to go with...
Go with your Incursions, you.
No, I love
Incursion
Wizards,
lover.
too. I'm going to go with Provi Wizards.
Well, I put on my robe and Wizards hat, and I'm going with the Providence Wizards as well.